Iran has made the largest military deployment since 1988. That is, Iran has built around 2,654 of its weapons, in which it has aircraft carriers in its system, but the world does not know. At this time, Iran has made the biggest deployment since 1988. It has deployed everything, i.e., as much as they could, to prepare for an attack to save the country. And the next biggest step after that is very strange and dangerous for Israel. The scenes are playing on your screen. The attack is about to happen. Israel's new Iron Dome batteries have been blown up, and now Israel has very few Iron Domes left to stop the attack, and this is when they let the US said that we are afraid that our advanced defense system will not be able to stop. That is why they had planned that we will go and strike on Iran. And when this whole situation happened, when Macron called the president of Iran on top of the emergency bases and he told him, he announced and said to Israel, enough is enough. Gaza, stop the war, and the number of people who are killing Mali will not matter anymore. Now all this development, just understand what has happened. Look at the attack on Lebanon. There have been many previous attacks. They destroyed everything with the battery of Iron Dome. You know that Hassan Nasrallah said this. Within minutes, we will blow up and you won't even know it. Your 34 years of hard work will be wasted. Now the situation is a bit strange. Now what happened is that America told them that Friday prayers after reading, they will attack and destroy Iran. It's strong because the Iron Dome and what's left has been blown up in Lebanon now. They will do so and so. They have blown them up. Now Israel has almost nothing left for defense, so the biggest problem for them at this time is that Iran has to start a war on one side and defense systems are not working. The first thing they have done is by completing the biggest war exercises Iran has ever done since 1988, the last time they had deployed as heavy as they have deployed now. With thousands of new weapons, missiles, drones, aircraft carriers, and especially their navy, they have completely deployed their radar systems, ships, aircraft carriers. That is, on the one hand, they have destroyed Israel. On the other hand, the situation that has arisen is even more dangerous than that, i.e. Iran has done all its deployment. Now what has happened in the deployment? Deployed, and this situation has become so strange that now most of all the pressure is on Israel from the side of France to see that Iran has installed all its missiles inside the launchers. They have installed a radar system. They have installed all the electronic stuff like defense system S-400, or all the stuff is gone, so it's enough, you stop this war now. Macron has directly said that the spectacle has become too much. Iran has done a very strange thing, and a signal has gone from Iran's side. It has gone from the president of Iran, and the signal is very interesting. The signal has gone that Israel should be completely withdrawn from the army, withdraw all the troops from Gaza and the whole place, and do a complete handover. No one will come, we will come back ourselves. This is giving you a solution that if it happens, then we can accept what is currently, specifically, the interference. You can revise your attack. It's only an option, and that's when you do it, Netanyahu said. Forget it. He says that you are saying stop the war. Even a single member of Hamas will be safe, so I will continue this war. Now imagine that this is the situation, and all of them are putting pressure on Iran to pay for the attack. People do not feel ashamed of them. That is, imagine that America has been told at this time that more than $5 billion are going to be spent on you at this time. Just this attack. Leave the rest, all that Iran is going to attack, $5 billion of yours. It would seem that at this time, the United States has deployed a large number of its aircraft carriers in addition to its aircraft Middle East. Its F-32 planes have arrived in Qatar, and all its assets are completely, but at this time, they have been activated. Now imagine that this situation is happening now, that Israel is destroying its Iron Dome on the one hand, and the forces of Iran at that time have new radar systems, electronic warfare systems, all these new things. And look at the United States, that it has brought its F-18 fighters and these other F-22s into Jordan at the moment. Now imagine that you've brought the jets into Jordan. The jets are ahead of you, and what they've done? Blown by the wind. If you want to launch a missile, why are you bringing it? It is obvious that you are bringing it for Iran. Look at the conflicting news on the media. The proper one knows who is handling it. One thing is clear, that Iran has to retaliate. Israel has not stopped the war. Because the big situation has become clear that Iran is trying to do this right now because the US and Israel are trying their best to somehow get information from inside. Guess how this information reached America that they're going to attack on Monday, they will attack on Friday, the attack will happen after prayer, so-and-so attack will happen, this will happen. Let's understand that Iran has captured Israel's vast spying network and is now spreading false information to fool America and everyone else.